Well, Laura, the most interesting one was that the Kansas City Chiefs released Kadarius Toney, who made some huge plays for them in both ways the past couple of seasons since they acquired him. We saw Toney involved in key touchdown plays in the Super Bowl, made decisive plays, but also had some key drops, also had some missed assignments, also made some mistakes. And today, the Chiefs moved on from Kadarius Toney, officially waiving him.
This just in from the NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs are cutting wide receiver Kadarius Toney, according to multiple reports. Toney has had some notable drops during his Kansas City tenure, but he also won 2 championships. He had a huge punt return in the fourth quarter in the Super Bowl win over the Eagles 2 seasons ago, but he became more expendable when the Chiefs reunited with Juju Smith-Schuster on Monday.
So Kadarius Toney was just cut by the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, and I wanted to make a video on it because he's been one of the more polarizing players in the NFL. Today, we're going to dive deep into a fascinating topic that's been on the minds of many NFL fans, the rise and fall of Kadarius Toney during his time with the Kansas City Chiefs. From high expectations to an eventual exit, we're breaking down everything you need to know about Toney's turbulent journey with one of the NFL's premier teams. So if you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, be sure to subscribe to the channel as we will be producing more Chiefs content, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Now, let's get into it. Kadarius Toney, drafted 20th overall by the New York Giants in 2021, burst onto the NFL scene with a lot of promise. His combination of speed, agility, and playmaking ability made him one of the most exciting young receivers to watch. But today, we're focusing on his time with the Kansas City Chiefs, a period marked by both high hopes and disappointing outcomes. Toney was traded to the Chiefs in October 2022, and initially, there was a lot of excitement about this move. The Chiefs, led by quarterback Patrick Mahomes and head coach Andy Reid, had just added a dynamic player to their already explosive offense. With Toney's ability to make defenders miss and create big plays, the potential seemed endless. But as we know, things didn't quite turn out as everyone had hoped. When Toney joined the Chiefs, there were immediate questions about his fit within the team. He was a player known for his electrifying potential, but also for his inconsistency and injury issues during his time with the Giants. The Chiefs took a chance, betting on his upside, hoping to unlock his full potential. In his first few games with Kansas City, Toney showed glimpses of his talent. He had some memorable moments, including a touchdown reception in a critical game. Fans were hopeful that this would be a turning point for his career. However, despite these flashes of brilliance, Toney struggled to maintain consistency. One of the biggest challenges Toney faced, outside of his obvious issues with catching the ball, was just his ability to be able to stay on the field. Injuries plagued his time with the Chiefs, limiting his ability to contribute regularly. He missed several games due to various ailments, and when he was on the field, he often seemed to be a step behind the rhythm of the offense. This inconsistency not only affected his performance, but also impacted the team's overall effectiveness. Another issue was Toney's integration into the Chiefs' offensive system. Andy Reid's offense is complex, requiring receivers to have deep understanding of routes, timing, and chemistry with Mahomes. Toney's sporadic availability and learning curve made it difficult for him to get fully acclimated. Unlike other receivers who had been with the team longer, Toney didn't have the luxury of building that crucial chemistry and trust with Patrick Mahomes. Despite these struggles, it's important to acknowledge that Kadarius Toney wasn't the only one affected by these issues. The Chiefs had other pass catchers who struggled, maybe not as bad as Toney at the time, but guys like Marquise Valdes-Scantling and Sky Moore just failed to show consistency throughout the season. Balancing these factors meant that Toney's challenges were compounded by the team's broader struggles. As the 2023 season progressed, the situation became increasingly clear. Toney's role in the offense continued to diminish. And I'm talking about he was seeing DNPs later in the season. The Chiefs, while still a top team in the NFL, were struggling to find consistent production from their receiving corps. Toney's inability to stay healthy and make a significant impact contributed to a growing frustration among fans and analysts alike. By the end of the 2023 season, it was evident that the marriage between Toney and the Chiefs wasn't working out as planned. The Chiefs were forced to reevaluate their roster, and Toney's future with the team became uncertain. The decision to part ways was a difficult one, but it was clear that the team needed to address the issues and find a solution that better fit their needs. So what does this hold for Kadarius Toney? As of now, he's become a free agent, and his next steps will be crucial for his career. He'll need to find a team where he can stay healthy, regain his confidence, and prove that he can be a dynamic playmaker that many believe he has the potential to be. For the Chiefs, moving on from Toney was a strategic decision aimed at improving their roster and focusing on players who can contribute consistently. And as you guys can see, they already made a key signing, like bringing back Juju Smith-Schuster, who helped them win a Super Bowl not too long ago. He's a familiar face and a guy who can be way more reliable than Toney, and like I said, he already knows the system. It's a reminder of the high stakes and tough decisions that come with managing a successful NFL team. Even with a star-studded roster, finding the right fit is essential to achieving long-term success. Kadarius Toney's time with the Kansas City Chiefs was a roller coaster ride filled with moments of promise and frustration. Let's not forget that Toney actually helped the Chiefs win a Super Bowl. He literally caught a touchdown pass and made a key play late in the game on a punt return, setting up the offense for a touchdown. So let's not act like his whole time there was just plain awful. While it didn't pan out as everyone hoped, it's a chapter in his career that will serve as a valuable learning lesson. As he moves forward, fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see where he lands next and how he performs. Thanks for tuning into this deep dive into Kadarius Toney's journey with the Kansas City Chiefs. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more Chiefs content. And if you're just a fan of the NFL, I'm going to be posting content as the season progresses. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Toney's future and the impact of his departure on the Chiefs. Until next time, keep enjoying the game, and I'll see you in the next one.